Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see the numerical on non-safe portal frame. This is the second part by stiffness method in the subject structural analysis 2. The statement of numerical problem was analyze the rigid jointed plane frame supported and loaded as shown in the figure by stiffness method. Draw bending moment diagram. Okay. So this is the given frame. Already in the last video we have calculated the degree of kinematic indeterminacy, that is DKI, or degree of freedom, equal to 2. In that we have considered the first unknown as theta b and second as theta c. Okay. Now we have assigned this coordinate direction to the unknown displacement. We have considered theta b is our first unknown and theta c as our second unknown. Okay. Next we have found out the ADL matrix, that is action corresponding to displacement in original structure. So ADL 1 is equal to external force or fixed moment in external force or fixed end moment at D1, that is at B. Okay. D1 is nothing but the rotation at B is our first unknown, so that is at support B. So as there is no any external force or moment at support B, so this AD1 is 0 and AD2 is also 0. Okay, no external force or moment at support C. Okay, so after calculating the value of AD, we have calculated the value of ADL, that is action corresponding to displacement in resistance structure. We have restrained all the members at the support and we have calculated the fixed moment. So from that we have calculated ADL1 and ADL2. So value of ADL1 was 2 and value of ADL1 was 2 and value of ADL2 was minus 80. Okay. Then we have found out the stiffness matrix, okay, corresponding to the unknown displacement. In that first we have written the structure with D1, that is theta b equal to 1, and we have find out the value of S11, that is 3.33 EI, and value of S21, that is 0.67 EI. Then we have calculated the value of S12, that is 0.67 EI, and S22, that is 3.33, and we have formulated the stiffness matrix, or we have formed the stiffness matrix from this value. Okay, so the next step is the superposition equation, okay, of equilibrium of forces. So the equation is AD equal to ADL plus S into D. So value of AD is AD1 and AD2. Value of ADL is ADL1, ADL2, because two unknowns are there, theta b and theta c. So two values, and stiffness matrix is 2 by 2, and D1 and D2 are the unknowns, that is theta b and theta c. Okay, so here the value of AD1 and AD2 is 0, 0. Value of ADL1 and ADL2 is 2 and minus 18, and this is the stiffness matrix 3.33, 0.67, 0.67 and 3.33. Okay, theta b and theta c are the unknown. Okay, so solving this, multiply a row by the column, so 3.33 into theta b plus 0.67 into theta c, which is equal to minus 2. Okay, now 0.67 into theta b plus 3.33 into theta c, which is equal to plus 80. Okay, now here there are two equations. So this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2, simultaneous equation number 1 and 2. For solving this simultaneous equation, we'll get the value of theta b as minus 1.75 upon EI, and value of theta c is equal to 5.76 upon EI. So after calculating the value of theta b and theta c, we'll calculate the end moment in the member. So first member is AB. So by applying the slope and deflection equation, we are going to find out the end moment. So slope and deflection equation for member AB is MF AB plus 4EI upon L theta I plus 2EI upon L theta B plus minus 6EI upon L square into delta. As we know that support A is fixed, so this value will be equal to 0. And also this frame is a non-safe frame So here the value of delta is 0. So the fixed moment in member AB is 16. So here value of I for member AB is 2i. So put the value here as 2i. So 2e into 2i upon length, that is 4 into theta b. So we know the value of theta b as minus 1.75 upon EI. Solving this, we'll get the end moment in member AB equal to 14.25 kilonewton meter. Now we'll apply the slope and deflection equation to the next member, that is BA, which is equal to MF BA plus 2EI upon L theta A plus 4EI upon L theta B plus minus 6EI upon L square delta. Okay. Now here again the value of theta A is 0. Value of delta is 0. Theta A is 0 because fixed support, delta is 0, non-safe frame. Okay. Value of I is 2i, length of member is 4. Okay. Now put the value of theta B minus 1.75 upon EI, and after solving this we'll get the value of BA equal to minus 19.5 kilonewton meter. Okay. Now here we have find out the end moment in member AB, which is equal to 14.25, and end moment in member BA, that is minus 19.5 kilonewton meter. Okay. End moment in member now BC. Okay. Here the slope and deflection equation is MF BC plus 4EI upon L theta B plus 2EI upon L theta C plus minus 6EI upon L square delta. So this value is 0. For horizontal member it is 0. Okay. Now here the fixed moment in member BC is 18. Okay. And putting the value of I here, the value of I is I, and theta B minus 1.75 upon EI and theta C 5.76 upon EI. Okay. Solving this expression, we will get the value of end moment in member PC, that is 19.5 kilonewton meter. Now applying the fixed moment to the next member, that is CB. Okay, so MFCB plus 2A upon L theta B plus 4A upon L theta C plus minus 6A upon L square delta. Okay, now here again the value of delta is 0. Fixed moment in member CB is minus 18. So 2E upon 3 theta B, value of I is I. So 4E upon L, here 3, length of the member BC is 3, theta C. Okay, now here put the value of theta C minus 1.75 upon EI and theta C as 5.76, and we'll get the end moment in member CB equal to minus 11.49 kilonewton meter. Okay, now next member is member CD. So the slope and deflection equation is MFCD plus 4EI upon L theta C plus 2EI upon L theta D plus minus 6EI upon L square delta. So this is slope and deflection equation for member CD. Okay. Now here, as there is a fixed support at D, so theta D will be equal to 0, and this is a non-sweep frame, so delta will be equal to 0. So remaining terms also, the moment in member CD is 0. So only one term is remaining, that is 4E upon L. Okay, put the value of I, 2I. So value of theta C here is 5.76 upon EI. Okay, simplifying the terms, so we'll get 2ER theta C. So 2EI into 5.76 upon EI. So we are getting the value moment in member CD as 11.52 kilonewton meter. Okay, now the last member, that is DC. So the slope and deflection equation is MF DC plus 2E upon L theta C plus 4E upon L theta D plus minus 6E upon L square delta. Now here the value of delta is what? 0. Value of D 0. So value of delta is 0 because it is non-safe frame, and value of theta D is 0 because there is a fixed support. Okay, and moment in member DC, it is 0. So remaining term is 2EI, the value of I is 2I upon L is 4 into theta C. So 2 to 4, after simplifying we will get the value EI theta C. Put the value of theta C, okay, and we will get the moment in member DC as 5.76 kilonewton meter. Now after calculating the moment in the respective member, the last step is to draw the bending moment diagram. Okay. Now here there are the values of the bending moment. Now here you have to apply the sign convention. Okay, if the moment is negative, okay, then it will act in anti-clockwise direction, and if the value is positive, that means that movement will act in anti-clockwise direction. Okay. Now here movement in member AB is plus 14.25, that means this movement is acting in anti-clockwise direction. Movement in member BA is minus 19.5, that means this movement is acting in clockwise direction. Okay. Now here you have to draw the bending moment diagram. So movement in member AB is what? It is plus. Okay. Now you have to keep the pen nearer to the support A and rotate the support A in which direction? Anti-clockwise direction. So I'll rotate it in anti-clockwise directions. You have to rotate the support A in anti-clockwise direction, and it should cut the member AB once. Okay. Now this value 14.25 is on the left hand side of the support A. Now add B. Keep the pen nearer to B. Now what is the movement in member BA? It is minus 19.5. Minus means clockwise. That means I'll rotate the joint B in clockwise direction, and it should cut the members BA once. So the movement, that is 19.5, is on the left hand side of the support B. Okay. Now next step is you have to change the color. Okay. Then you have to join this by a straight line. So this is the fixed bending moment. Okay. Now here in the member AB there is a point load of 32 kilonewton. Okay, which is acting at the center. So the value of free bending moment diagram will be what? WL by 4. So what is the value of W here? 32. What is the value of L? Is 4 upon 4. Okay, so 32 into 4 upon 4, the value is 32. Okay, so join this by a straight line. Okay, I will put this over here. So join this by a straight line here. You have to change the color. Okay, so this is a free bending moment diagram. Okay, this is for the member. This is for the member AB. Now we'll draw it for the member BC now. Now I'll keep the pen nearer to member. We have to change the color. Now here I will keep. Now here the movement in member BC is plus 19.5. Plus means you have to rotate the joint B in anti-clockwise direction. So I will rotate the joint B in anti-clockwise direction and cut the member BC once. So this value 19.5 is above the line BC. Okay. Now what is the movement in member CB? Minus. Minus means you have to keep the pen nearer to C and you have to rotate the joint C in clockwise direction. The value 11.9 is above the okay. Now you have to join by a straight line here. Now in the member BC there is a point load of 48 kilonewton. So the value of free bending moment will be WL by 4. So what is the value of W here? 48. Value of L is 3. So 48 into 3 divided by 4, and that value is 36. Okay. So here you have to join this by a straight line because the point load is there. Okay. Now next, the movement in member CD. What is the moment in member CD? It is plus 11.52. 11.52 means anti-clockwise. Now I'll rotate the joint B in anti-clockwise direction. Sorry, not B, C, in anti-clockwise direction. Okay. Okay, here the sign. Sorry, I have rotated it in clockwise. Okay, so I rotate the joint C in anti-clockwise direction, and it should cut the line CD in CD once. Okay, now so this value 11.52 is on which side now? It is on the right hand side of the C. Okay, now the moment in member DC is 5.76. Now the value is plus. That means you have to rotate the joint D in anti-clockwise direction. I rotate the joint D in anti-clockwise direction. Now here you have to be careful while rotating the joint. Okay, so here for this the practice is required. Okay, now here the value 5.76 on the left hand side now. Okay, join it by a straight line. Okay, so this is a fixed point. Now here in member CD there is no load, so there will be no free bending moment diagram. Okay, so in this way you have to draw the superimposed bending moment diagram. Okay, thank you for watching this.